The following program contains adult content and language. The material may be offensive to some people. While the content may potentially be appealing to all ages, it is intended for older audiences. It may not be suitable for anyone under the age of 17. Listener discretion is advised. The things that come out of my mouth do not represent the views and or opinions of any entities whatsoever to which I have been, am, or will be affiliated with. I am capable of thinking on my own, and we encourage you to do the same. If you are offended by anything I say, feel free to think it through and let it go! All aboard! Really? Is that so? How long have we been saying we ain't gonna take it? How long? It's just like one thing after another. Like when you say you're not gonna take one thing and then another thing pops up and you gotta keep saying it. We're not gonna take it! Please have your tickets in hand and gather all your belongings. You are now boarding the crazy train. This is In Your Face. I'm your hostess with the mostest, Dixie's very own little darling, the female mouth of the South. Yeah, you see, I'm a limited edition. There's no others like me. Bet you're thanking God for small favors now, ain't you? Hoo-ha! Thanks for boarding the train at the stations you are tuned into. Go ahead and find your seats. We are starting this interactive ride. Yeah, I gotta do that one anyway. So, you can contact us on social media platforms. If you're listening live, feel free to contact us so you can voice your opinion, speak your mind, put information out there, or just call in to talk. I like to shoot shit, and I welcome controversy. Bring it! If you got the stones, that is. God, goddess, family, friends, and everyone listening, please forgive me for anything and everything that's about to come out of my mouth. I say this before the show because I know me, and quite frankly, I can be a bitch.
Don't fuck with me, fellas! This ain't my first time at the rodeo.
What's too long? What's too long? Okay, question mark. There you go. I should not be typing in. I know I was typing to people in the chat. Okay. Yes. Sorry about that. Y'all know it sure the hell ain't my first time at the rodeo. I got something twisting around my neck. No, it's not a snake. But we're going to talk about that in a minute. Anyway, no, I have my headphone cord around my neck so it doesn't pull. If I move around, it doesn't pull the cords. I have a super long cord. Oh, yeah, I did. I have been saying it for a long time. Anyway, it sure the hell ain't my first time at the rodeo. Oh, if you're shocked by anything I say, then you obviously have not been paying attention to who I am. Oh, all right. So, I have so many things to change on this page. It's unreal. Anyway, so let's see where the ride takes us today. Drop the page. I'm not gonna stick it in the folder. Look, I'm training myself not to. I'm so good. Yeah, about that. Okay. Extras. That is today's show title. Extras. That's going to roll off if I keep putting it there. So let's not put it there. And I'm not multitasking. I'm actually just distracted. Distractions, I tell you. Oh, okay. So last week we left you with a sugar rush. That's right. What did we do last week? I don't know. I don't have it pulled up. They don't either. I don't know. Where did we leave off? I'm going to pull it up. Just give me a second. Now I'm multitasking. I am, because I got to pull up and see what I left you last week. I left you with a sugar rush. Wow. We left you with a sugar rush on Summertime Treats, and yet I don't know which one because it disappeared. The picture. I hate that. We're having issues with our pictures disappearing. And that just sucks because, you know, when you go back to reference it, it's not there to reference. And now what you're supposed to do, right? You're supposed to hit this button over here and go there and find last week's What was last week's date? The 20th-ish, maybe? Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you very much. I think Elvis says that. Yeah, buddy. And of course, I don't even know. LA Silver Screen. That's what I titled it. I don't remember what we loaded up. I hate this. Why? See, this scavenger hunt bullshit is just totally, it's funny. And now you're going to make me talk about it. You're going to make me talk about That's what y'all did this for. Heathens, I tell you. You hear me bitch about shit, and then you're going to make it happen. Because you think everybody gets away with it. Everybody does not get away with shit. Just telling you. All right. We must have left you with some sort of sweet treat, because for the life of me, I cannot find LA Silver Screen. The 20th. Every other freaking date is in here. But we're just going to leave it at that. Go back and listen to the show previous. That's what you do. Okay, so we had to have left you with some sweet thing. And not that kind of sweet thing. That's for the streets. Stop it! Anyway, so no, that wasn't it. Then we left you with some sort of sweet treat. Anyway, now we're going to go from sugar to sap. What? Yes, indeed. No, not exactly. Well, maybe. Just depends on how you think about things, I guess. All right, this one's from our Something to Think About segment. Oh, yeah. Okay, so cool down, relax. Am I hyper? No. Yes, maybe, possibly. Anything's possible. Okay, no, and I'm not on anything, and I haven't had anything to drink, and let's just cover all the bases. I am naturally like this. See? But some people can have addictions. And it seems my wonderful sister from across the pond is now addicted to TikTok. I know, I saw. I've even liked some of your things as I get a 2 seconds. Like I have 2 seconds in a day, right? As I get 2 seconds, I have looked at and liked some of your TikTok stuff. I personally am still not on TikTok, nor do I have it slated to do that. Just saying, it looks really fun and really cool. But it looks like it's time consuming. And with every freaking thing going on, don't want to add anything else to my plate. So I have not joined TikTok, nor do I plan on it, because it's just another thing to add to the plate that I don't want to add to it right now. Absolutely not. But it does look fun and it does look cool. Oh shit. See, yeah, I don't have hours to go by. That would be very, very bad. I have enough attention sucking things in my life. I don't need any more. So kudos for those of you who are doing TikTok, and I thank y'all for doing TikTok videos, especially the one you did for my show. Cool beans, thank you. But I personally I don't have time for it right now. It's I might, if I can figure out how to add more time in the day, maybe, but no. All right, so speaking of time in the day, this one is from our Something to Think About segment of the show. Let's see. One day you're going to hug your last... Oh, come on. Why don't you talk about sap? Oh, my God. Sugar to sap. It is true. All right, quit. All right. One day you're going to hug your last hug, kiss your last kiss, and hear someone's voice for the last time. But you never know when that last time will be. Live every day as if it were the last you will possibly be with the person you love. That's very insightful. If you've ever lost anyone, and I know the tears following you, horrible, horrible son of a bitch. Anyway, if you ever lost anybody, and it doesn't matter when you lost them, see, because it's been a while, and yet the feelings are still there. And you could have lost many people, and they could just stack up, and it'll really get to you anytime, ever. But how many, we were talking about time and sucking the life out of things. How much time do you devote to other things when you should be devoting it to loved ones? Time management, people, time management. We are definitely doing a series on that. Everything's coming up because there's so many things going on at one time. I definitely am not giving any dates. Is there a full moon tonight or no moon tonight? I'm sorry. Distractions. No, I don't have ADD or ADHD or anything like that. I multitask. And when that happens, when you when you get yourself to the fact that you're multitasking so much, you do it and you don't even realize. But I'm not bad multitasking. Like, I'm not multitasking when I said I wasn't going to do it. It's just distractions, I tell you. And that, my friends, is just to show you a point that little things can distract you. But if you remember to live in the moment, hug like it's the last hug you're ever going to give, kiss like the last kiss you're ever going to kiss, hear someone's voice. You want to remember every moment you possibly can and live in that moment, because you don't want it to go away, and you don't know. We're all on borrowed time here. All right. You never know when that time's going to go away. So please don't just blow things off as if, you got another day, because you know what? That other day is not promised. And if you don't live in the moment and enjoy every moment possible, you might miss out and you won't be able to get it back. So I just don't know. Click on listen live. Click on listen live at the top of the page. Yeah, no, this time I am PG. There we go. Can't talk and type different things. I can actually, but I choose not to do it. And sorry you are having, oops, there's no E in there, having trouble listening. I wish I could help, but I can't, so I'm not there. Where were we? We were talking about, I get distracted and I totally lose my place. But seriously, folks, live in the moment. Learn to enjoy every experience you have. Life is an adventure. Take it, enjoy it. Okay? All right. So with all of that sappy talk, did that make you hungry? Well, this next bite may satisfy you. It comes to us from our Yummy Eats segment of the show. Yum. Ooh, shepherd's pie. Love it, love it, love it. I absolutely love it if made right. I have to say that because some people put some weird things in their foods that just no. Speaking of weird things, I went to a restaurant and ordered seafood gumbo, not thinking, right, I should have asked what the hell was in it. No, I didn't ask. So I just assumed, I knew what was in seafood gumbo. Wrong answer. Especially here in Louisiana, they put things that you might not want to eat in seafood gumbo. Luckily, I'm one of those people like to fish in the bowl first, and just to get an idea what comes up on the spoon. Well, this chunk of something came up on the spoon, and it's like, it's a seafood gumbo, so that ain't chicken. Not gonna eat this. Okay, what was that thing that appeared to be chicken? And some people might say tastes like chicken. You lying ass. It was an oyster. Okay, I don't mind the okra so much in seafood gumbo, but FYI, people, okra in gumbo makes it slimy. Okay, just saying. Okra is in my personal opinion, okra is not meant to go in gumbo. Okay, you want to do something with okra, fry it. Okay, I don't know. Just don't put it in gumbo because it makes it slimy and oysters. Save it for the Rockefeller people because it ain't coming in this body. There's no such a thing of eating that. Nope. Although I do hear oysters make for a really good aphrodisiac, but yeah, I don't need any aphrodisiacs, just like I don't need to drink and I don't need to do drugs because I'm naturally like this. Okay, could you imagine me on something? I feel like the Micro Machine Man is trying to take over my body sometimes. Anyway, back to shepherd's pie. For those of you who don't know what shepherd's pie is, let's see, they got like a mashed potato topping and it's a meat filling. Some people, and this is where they screw up, some people put different types of vegetables in it, but no. And unfortunately, I think this recipe is going to talk about that. So according to this recipe, mashed potato topping, you need 2 pounds of mashed potatoes, 4 tablespoons of butter, 1/4 cup of sour cream, 1/4 to 1/2 cup of milk, and salt and pepper. Notice I did not say open a freaking box and pour the flakes in, because if you're eating that flake stuff out of a box, I'm sorry. No, don't do that. And I'm not saying, hey, look, if you are less fortunate and have to eat those flaky mashed potatoes in a box, there's a world of things out there for you to do and try. Please don't let the economy make you eat things that just aren't good for you, okay? It's just not. I forgot what it was, but the flake mashed potatoes in a box is like... Is the mashed potatoes in a box the one that's really close to plastic, or... Yeah, okay. It's like a few ingredients, if not like one ingredient off of being the same as plastic. Please don't eat that stuff in a box. I'm so sorry. Don't eat the stuff in a box. And for all of you mashed potato wannabes in a box, I'm sorry. I cannot support your product because I just think it's terrible. Anyway, so enough of that soapbox. Now, you'll need a meat filling. You'll need 1 pound of ground meat, 1 small onion, 2 cloves of garlic, or you can get the ones that's already chopped up. Stop. Okay, we're not altering this. We're just reading it as it is. I'm sorry. Okay. So if you want to see it done right, go to stop. I'm not saying it's not done right. This is not my preference. Anyway, so 2 cloves of garlic, 2 cups of frozen peas, carrots, and a corn melody. Okay, that's where I draw the line. I don't eat peas. Okay, I do eat occasionally green bean casserole. That's a string bean casserole. It's green and it's string, but it's not peas. Wrong thing. Peas. Snow peas. Is it snow peas that I eat? Those peas at the restaurant. Those little things that look like green beans, but is that peas? What is it called? Snow peas? Okay, I do eat snow peas if they're cooked properly. But you know that crap that comes in a can? Again, canned stuff. Not the best things to eat ever. I don't eat those peas that are in a can, and hey, if that's what you like, go for it. All power to you. But I personally would not put peas, carrots, and corn medley into a shepherd's pie. Just saying. Anyway, you'll need 2 tablespoons of flour, a half a cup of beef broth, or if you cook the ground meat properly, and drain it, and then add your seasonings, you'll get a broth out of that. But anyway, not altering. Anyway, 1 tablespoon of tomato paste, 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, Worcestershire, however you want to say it, Worcestershire sauce, 1 teaspoon of rosemary, a half a tablespoon of that's a teaspoon of thyme, and 1 bay leaf. Remember to take the leaf out, okay? Do not eat the bay leaf. You can eat the food that's cooked with it. You could drink a tea of bay leaf, but don't eat the leaf. I just don't think it's a good idea, okay? Just saying. I mean, not why? It totally disappeared. There it is, maybe? Nope, that's something different. I cannot believe that you did this to me. Somebody pulled the freaking thing. All right, we've taken way too much time on this. What you got to do is go check on my Facebook page. You'll find it. If you want to make it this way, this is not my ideal thing, how to make it, but you preheat the oven at 350 degrees. You boil the potatoes in water and cover them until it slips off the fork. Come on, y'all know how to make potatoes, right? I don't know. I'm not in cooking mood right. I'm not in cooking mode right now. But you cook it all together. Look it up. It's on my Facebook page. I'm sorry, I'm just not in a hungry mood, I guess. Maybe my belly's full, but hopefully your belly gets full if you make that recipe. Now we're gonna go to our next piece, which comes to us from Think Before You Speak, advice, opinion segment of the show. Well, thank you very much. Okay, we cannot force someone to hear a message they are not ready to receive, but we must never underestimate the power of the planted seed. Okay, planted seed. You might have some excellent advice to tell people, really, massively. Yes, carrots leek in mashed potatoes, they're really good. Leeks. I don't think I've ever had a leek, but I've seen them in the store. It's in the produce section, that shopping part that you're supposed to shop in. Yes. Anyway, you cannot force someone to hear a message they are not receiving, or they're not ready to receive. How many times have you great advice, or at least good advice to give people. And you do offer up that advice. You have given it to them, and they don't listen. Wow. So many times I can shake a stick at, okay? You can't make someone hear you if they're not ready to hear you. But sometimes just saying it does plant that seed, and they will make a little difference. You know, you just never know what you could do. Just try, but don't overexert yourself trying, because people don't always listen. All right, here's a lump from our Just So You Know segment of the show. Your circle should want you to win. Your circle should clap the loudest when you have good news. If they don't, get a new circle. So true, so true. You can't keep the deadbeats in the circle. You kind of got to kick them out. You got to, if they're tying you down and being an anchor, maybe they shouldn't be in the circle. All right, just saying. You got to do what you got to do. All right. This bit is from our Something to Think About in Words of Wisdom segment. A bird sitting on a tree is never afraid of the branch breaking, because his trust is not on the branch, but on his own wings. Always believe in yourself. You do. You need to not second guess yourself. You need to be positive that you are who you are, and you can do this. You got this. You got this. All right. As the show progresses, I was drinking something. It's called Good Bellies, and it makes my mouth water. So now, that's wonderful. Speaking of, the next taste is from our Summertime Treats and Tasty Treats segment. Woohoo! Hot cocoa cheesecake dip. What? Yes, indeed. This one sounded interesting, and it seems pretty easy to make. You need, let's see, you need 4 envelopes of hot chocolate mix without marshmallows. Okay, why you gotta leave the marshmallows out? Anyway, I think that's 0.73 ounces each of the package. Maybe, I don't know. It just says 4 envelopes of hot chocolate mix. So use the one without the marshmallows. You need 1 8-ounce package of cream cheese, room temperature. You need it room temperature because it's hard to deal with when it's cold. Okay, just saying. 4 ounces of Cool Whip thawed. I didn't know Cool Whip was frozen, but okay, I guess they're not talking about the ones in a can. They're talking about, oh, that's something totally different. Stop. Whippets? What? No. I do know what that is. I don't know why people, I don't know what that could do for you, but stop. We're not talking about that. And you need 2 to 3 tea. I guess that's a tablespoon of vanilla mallow bits. What the hell is a mallow bit? What is a vanilla mallow bit? I don't know. Anybody know? I'm taking options. Is it the little marshmallows they have like in Lucky Charms, or what is a vanilla MALLOW bit? Don't know what that is. I've never heard of it. I am not sure. I guess we can Google it, but I can't right at this moment. So somebody, vanilla mallow bit. I don't know what it is. But anyway, marshmallows flavored in vanilla. Okay. Wow. Okay. So it comes in a shaker. Oh, maybe there's the little bitty marshmallow things that I put in the hot chocolate in that container. Let's see. It looks like the cheese grater thing. You're not cheese grater. You know, grated cheese comes in a certain type of thing where you can shake it out. I know what it is now. It's my marshmallows. I have those actually. So the instructions for this, what is it? Oh, hot cocoa cheesecake dip. Hot chocolate cheesecake dip. Okay. Make it bigger. There we go. Make it bigger. He said, no, stop. In a medium mixing bowl, add the hot chocolate mix and cream cheese. Mix on medium with a hand mixer until thoroughly incorporated. Add in the Cool Whip and continue to beat until combined. My mind is going places. Shame on me. Scoop into a serving bowl scoop into a serving bowl and top with vanilla mallow bits, and serve with cookies. You store it in a refrigerator. Well, that sounds interesting. Really, I have not tried it yet. It's on here, so it could possibly be a it could be something you find on What's in Rebel Spot. Stop it. And reading the chat here. Damn. All right. He subscribed to the TikTok of Irish, and he is stalking everywhere. No, I'm just, that's not my words. I didn't say it. I was just reading the prompter. Anyway, okay, stop. Y'all know we don't call out people because we don't summon the urban legend. And no, I have not submitted that question. Somebody asked the question once, then we just didn't get to it. Sorry. I'm not trying to ignore your question. I just found it to be a little bit silly. But not saying your questions are silly. No. Oh my goodness. That's such backlash. Stop. We're running out of time. Okay, and we got a ton of shit to do. So here's one from, oops, we got a space there. Delete. Okay. Here's one that maybe from Rebels Romper Room in the word of the day and think before you speak segment. Oh Lord, what's this one gonna be about? Okay, our word of the day is sargasm. That's sargasm. When the urge to make a sarcastic reply is so overwhelming, you can only roll your eyes and grunt incoherently. Oh, people, that is sargasm. Oh. That's funny. It comes up right now. Stop. We're not even going to go there because we're not summoning it. No, indeed. Anyway, so sargasm. When the urge to make a sarcastic reply is so overwhelming, you can only roll your eyes and grunt incoherently. This shit's so funny. I couldn't even. Anyway, we're running out of time. This next one comes to us from Something to Think About, Words of Wisdom, and Common Sense God Gave a Jackass segment. Oh. Wow. There was definitely creativity that went into naming some of the segments. Common Sense God Gave a Jackass. Loving it. Anyway, yes, that is, that will be one of the shirts as well. We're still dealing with some issues, but, and I say shirts, it would be part of the merch for our show. Okay, back to, where's the prompter? There it is. History is not there for you to like or dislike. It is there for you to learn from it. And if it offends you, even better, because then you are less likely to repeat it. It's not yours to erase. It belongs to us all. Whoa. If that ain't the best time to say it, I don't know what is. Okay, seriously, people. Taking things down and trying to change history is not going to stop it from having... You can't change the past, okay? That person with that time machine that he only uses it for his own personal gain is not letting the rest of us in on it, so therefore we can't change the past. All right. The only thing we can hope to do is learn from it and stop repeating it. So say me, who bombed Pearl Harbor? Oh no, it was never bombed. They took that away. They made it disappear. It didn't happen. Yeah, about that. So, yep. See, you can't really erase history. You can't change those facts. There is nothing you can do. It's not going to go away. Just saying. Learn from it. Don't try to erase it. You can't change what happened. What you can do is try to understand that some of these things should never have happened. And it's unfortunate that it did, but on the same token, it's in the past. Let it be. All right, before I get myself in a world of freaking trouble with that one, let's move on to this prompt, which comes to us from the Words of Wisdom and Something to Think About segment. Sometimes you have to do what's best for you and your life, not what's best for everyone else. How many of you have sat there and said, well, I got to do this for the greater good? No, sometimes the greater good is actually doing for yourself and what's good in your life. Stop taking second fiddle and remember that old, thing. And most people don't realize it. When you're in an airplane, I know it's been so long since I flew. They don't like me. TSA. Fuck you. Anyway, so there's just a better way to do it, and let's hitch a ride on a private airliner or something. I don't like them. They're just overhanded. We're not here to bitch. But anyway, if you've ever flown in a plane, if not, this is what they tell you. If the I was never a stewardess, so let me see if I can get this right. If for any means that they lose compression and things fall from the overhead, make sure you put your... I'll have to learn it. I never even wanted to be a stewardess. No. Okay, so anyway, if... I don't know the words. I'll find it. I'm sure it's somewhere. I'll find it. But if things fall from the overhead, put your oxygen mask on first. Okay, yes. You got to put your own mask on first, which means you got to take care of you. You can't be good for other people unless you're good for yourself. Just think about it. Oh, okay, we're not reaching the soapbox today. This next piece comes to us from Words of Wisdom and Something to Think About. Boy, people, I don't want to think today. Damn. If I ever tell you about my past, it's because it's... I can read and talk today. It's freaking amazing. If I could do it at the same time, it'd be even better. Okay. If I ever tell you about my past, it's never because I want you to feel sorry for me, but so you can understand why I am who I am. That's absolutely positive thinking. You know, if somebody can confide certain secrets to you, then make sure you keep it just that. It's a secret, and know that if somebody opens up to you, it's not because they're wanting pity or want you to feel sorry for them. They're just helping you understand them a little bit better. New generation can't respond to this question. Very sad. You mean to tell me people don't know that story about Pearl Harbor? Yeah, because they tried to eliminate it like it never happened, just like everything else. But see, it's funny. They eliminate all these other things, but they still play in that same card, the biggest card that they got in their deck. Anyway, stop. And when I say they, I mean the government. So it is what it is. All right, this last scrap is from our Words of Wisdom and Something to Think About segment. I'm tired of thinking. You ever just want to have a day where you just vegetate like, whoa, I just don't want to do a damn thing today. Sometimes it's really fun. You know, don't do a damn thing. Just have a day of relaxation. Go do what you got to do. Do something different. Go on an adventure. Okay, it's okay if you don't know how much more you can handle. It's fine if you don't know what to do next. Eventually, you'll let go of how things should be and start to see the possibilities based on reality. It's your life. Grasp the steering wheel and force yourself to pay attention to where you're going. Well, thank you, Wendy Keller, for that wonderful advice. People, I used to say, you know, oh my God, I can't even remember. How did I say that? I don't ever want anybody to say it, to be honest. Like, how did I say that? Life is. Well, I can't even remember anymore, because I've learned that life does not control me. I control my life. When you start realizing that you have the steering wheel, you write the pages of your story, you decide. Don't let anybody else do it for you. Don't expect anybody else to make it better. Just know that you are the one in control and you can make a difference. If you want changes in your life, make them happen. Start seeing things in a new light. Okay? Don't just let life happen to you, because you need to cut the puppet strings and be the one in control of your life. That's the best thing that I can tell you. That's the best thing I can tell you to do, is be in control of your life. If you start to take control of your life and you start taking the wheel, things will be so much better for you. That's the best advice I can give you at this moment. The best and the only advice that you should listen to, because you should know you best. Like the journey to you. You have to find out what you want. You have to know you and only you can decide what's best for you. It can't be, you can listen to other people planting those seeds. I'm planting this seed right here for you. I don't have a green thumb, so you're going to have to take it and put your hands on the wheel and do what you got to do. All right, speaking of got to do, if you are in the mood for a different type of pet, can spiders wear hats? I don't know. Anyway, so that might not be, I don't know. What about little iguanas? They can wear things, and again, I don't want anybody who has exotic pets, don't leave the thing. It's cute for pictures and it's cute to play with, but don't leave this on the animal because we're not trying to hurt any animals here. I totally am wholeheartedly, just like gun safety. If you have an exotic pet, you should know what you're getting into so you don't hurt the animal itself or yourself or anything around it. Interesting. It's even better than going to the zoo. Aha! I like it. Awesome. And if you find yourself wanting to stay in, go grab yourself a good book. Here's one for you. Tighter, higher, harder. The rougher he gets, the more I want it. All of it. The pleasure and the pain. It's almost feels like punishment. Oh! Seizing Lust by Gwen. Oh, goodness, I'm so sorry. McNamee. McNamee? I don't know, but you can find the book. It's awesome. Go read the book. Seizing Lust. Nice. Caught my attention. Anyway, so, well then, I think we covered everything. That's amazing. I know I sped through a few things and I probably could have stood a little bit more time on the shepherd's pie thing, but hey, this is how we rebelify the shepherd's pie thing. You ground the ground meats with seasonings and, real cut up vegetables and the seasonings in your seasoning thing. There's no necessarily, I'm Italian and I don't necessarily have specific measurements for things. Like last night I made, what the hell is that? Okay, no, no one said that, I promise you. Last night I made pork chops, but get this. Okay, we put the cut up peppers and onions, and I also used the, what was it? What are they called? What are those onions that I use? Pearl onions. Never mind. Thank you. Pearl onions with the pork chops. Also put in, obviously you need to put in some water, some orange juice. I know, it's the craziest stuff. Orange juice, soy sauce, just a tiny bit because you don't want to go there. Too much salt. Worcestershire sauce. Balsamic vinaigrette. Oh, lime, lemon. Garlic. What else did I put in there? I just, look, it's so funny. I just throw shit together. Unfortunately, rosemary. There was a lot of rosemary because, silly me, I didn't look at the container. I just opened it and flopped it in there thinking, oh, there's those little holes on the top of the container that I can, it'll sift it out. Nope. It wasn't there. It was the whole bunch of rosemary came out. So I equaled it with the thyme because that's awesome together. Threw a little, I think I threw a little ginger in there. And believe it or not, all these things that I use actually complement themselves and each other. And it made for wonderful pork chop. They were not on the bone, but believe me, it just fell apart. It was so tender and yummy. And put that over yellow rice. Okay, and no, there was no vegetables needed because I told you we cut up the peppers. They had red peppers, green peppers, yellow peppers, onions, and garlic, and all of that wonderful stuff in there. So it was très perfect. All right, folks. It's time. It's that time. It's time to let us go. I'm so sorry. Oh, God, get over it. Anyway, we'll see y'all on the flip side. All these years, we've ended the show with chow babies for the most part. Well, we know there's a lot of crap out there to deal with, so we want to add a bit of wisdom for you to remember. Here goes. Please grant yourself the serenity to deal with stupid people the way they are, the courage to maintain your self-control when dealing with stupid, and the wisdom to know that if you act on the emotion that result from dealing with stupid people, you could go to jail. Later, y'all.